This year marks the centennial of Leonard Bernstein, the homegrown composer who gave us fresh American music, Broadway classics, and a hefty measure of personality. Connecting Point's Jared Bowen brings us the story.
When Bernstein was born 100 years ago in Lawrence, Massachusetts, classical music in America was largely designed, delivered, and dictated by Europeans. But Bernstein found no reason to be trapped by tradition.
I don't think any of it was, I will be the one that breaks down barriers. It was just, I'm obsessed with music. I love all these different kinds of music, and I'm a born communicator and educator and performer.
Hugh Wolfe is the director of orchestras at New England Conservatory, now presenting Bernstein at 100, an exhibition of the maestro's memorabilia organized by the Grammy Museum. His baton and podium are here, as is the desk on which he wrote the music for West Side Story and Candide. Wolfe periodically worked with Bernstein from the 1970s on.
What was it like to be around him?
He was a force of nature. He took up a lot of space.
Born to a father who was adamant Bernstein take over the family's beauty products business, the young Lenny stuck to his music, practicing on this piano owned by his Aunt Clara. He took lessons here at NEC, performed with the Boston Symphony Orchestra, and studied music at Harvard. But it was at the New York Philharmonic in 1943 when Bernstein got his big break. He was 25 and had to go on for a conductor who'd suddenly become ill.
On the program were Strauss Don Quixote and pieces that are really complex and hard to put together, and no rehearsal. And he went in and did it. It was on national radio. And it just got picked up as, who is this 25-year-old young American that nobody's ever heard of? And he did this. Wow.
In a meteoric rise, Bernstein quickly moved from wunderkind conductor to composer. He collaborated with choreographer Jerome Robbins to create On the Town. With his Hollywood looks, Bernstein went to Hollywood, writing the music for On the Waterfront and then West Side Story just a few years later.
He brought a classical musician's rigorous training, a love of the genre, and an awareness of musical theater and jazz that most classical musicians don't have, and in particular, a really good sense of musical drama.
So here's your father's desk. What do you remember about him being right here?
I remember him, he could, often just be on his elbows looking at something, scribbling away and staring at it, scribbling.
Alexander Bernstein is one of the conductor's 3 children. He says his father, who bounded through concert halls with seemingly infinite energy, was much the same offstage as he was on.
It was genuine. Sometimes he would bring it home a little too much. He would come back from a great tour, for instance, ovations, and think that we were all going to be equally, laudatory. And so we had to settle him down sometimes.
Bernstein says his father craved human connection, which he channeled into television projects.
So why is a conductor necessary, after all?
He basically wanted to meet everybody in the world and hear their stories, and he was so curious about everybody he met.
Has it been an hour already?
Bernstein was renowned for his tireless work ethic, even at the end of his life. But he also lived as hard as he worked. Years of alcohol, drugs, incessant smoking, and partying eventually took their toll.
It's an old story. He's not alone in this. But it was not a pretty picture at the end. And he would come off stage and there would be a guy waiting with a lit cigarette and a shot of scotch.
Toward the end, as confident, boisterous, and egotistical as his father could be, Alexander Bernstein says the pressure of the conductor's hefty demands weighed on him.
And I was with him in his studio one day, and he just was so sad, and he said, "I'm so sick of Leonard Bernstein." It was this sense that he had become an industry all of a sudden. And he was sort of captive to the brand, as it were. But he kept going.
He did. Struggling with advanced emphysema, Bernstein conducted his final concert at Tanglewood for the BSO in August 1990. He died 2 months later. In the end, despite his ill health and late-in-life misgivings about celebrity, for Leonard Bernstein, it was the music that still mattered.